Hi everyone, this is Leslie Davenport from the Pilates Center Pittsburgh. I am doing an installment today for our clients. We have an ongoing series called Remember This, and the series comprises of, there are so many pieces and parts of the work we do for client programs. So this is part of the foot series. I was taught the exercises by Kathy Ross Nash, who is a influential, gifted, amazing, impactful teacher. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe to the studio channel. We do this really for people who are working on movement and want to optimize their wellness, right? Manage orthopedic issues or train for athletic performance. All right, those are our three main focuses at our studio. Okay, so the wave. So we're gonna angle this down just a little bit there. Okay. So I like the wave because it's got more strength in it. If you've been doing this work with us for a little bit, you might have already come up with exercises that give you the alignment. We have the towel, of course. I like to put my feet on a towel so I have some kind of feedback under the sole of my foot, and I also have something tactile to work with. So the great thing about the wave is that we're going to use our feet muscles. So I think the wave is got a combination of dexterity and strength. I really like that. I'm also a huge fan of any feet openers, any of the rolling series or the feet massages. But I find if you only do massage work, then you don't kind of learn sometimes the strength. Lots of times our feet need strength so that we can have a spring in our step if you run or you jump. If you don't want to run and jump and you just want to walk well, you do need to be able to use your feet in a beautiful way. So if you sit tall onto a seated stool, sit at the front part of your stool so that you can feel that your hips are even. Okay, of course the camera here is going to stay low at my feet, but you can visualize that I have my shoulders sitting on top of my hips, and I'm going to pick up my core. I'm going to make my abdominals super long from the front. I'm going to anchor into my center through dropping my tailbone down the back, and make sure that I'm not doing anything funny side to side with my hips. Okay, so first check your mobility. Lift your toes, just the toes, and see how far they go. Okay, see about how that's working. Okay, and so for the wave, we're just gonna lift, let's see if we can just lift the big toe. 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then I'm gonna try to lift my middle toes. I'm gonna kind of keep my fingers on my big because it's all moving. And I'm just gonna see if I can lift my second toe. 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then just my third one. Up, 2, third. So those barely move for me. It's so hard for me to move my 2 and 3 toes without my whole foot kind of participating. And so I'm going to check out the 4. 4 and 5 are pretty good. I can keep the other ones on the ground, and I want to move 4 and 5. Okay? So let's check out the other foot. So your mobility check-in is how big can I move my toes? Can I keep them even? That works well. Okay? So then put your hand on the 4 toes of one side and just move your big. 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Hold the rest down. Just move the second. There we go. I do have muscles there. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And now just the third toe. 5 concentrated times. And just the 4th. And just the 5th. All right, so what did this exercise tell me as an athlete and as a wellness person? What this tells me is I'm okay in my mobility, okay? Some people aren't, right? So if you don't have strong feet, you're not gonna be able to lift your toes up very far. And so you're gonna wanna do a combination of some movement in the metatarsals. I need my metatarsals to be able to move in here, the first set of knuckles. The other thing it tells me is that my 2 and 3 toes barely know that there's muscles there. It's so impossible. It feels almost impossible for me to move them individually. But that's my goal for the wave. I want to have individual control over the lines of my feet and all of the musculature in my feet. So I've got some work to do. Okay? So how we're going to go about it is we're going to go ahead and put our fingers underneath the metatarsal, and I'm going to push down against the floor in my fingers with my first big toe. And then I'm going to hold the rest, and I'm going to push down in that second toe metatarsal right in there. I'm going to see if I can just move that joint. And look, it's doing, with assistance, it's going. Again, it's available in my body. I just don't know how to do it independently. So I'm going to help out my muscles. I'm going to give them some support. So I'm going to hold the rest of them. I'm going to move my third toe line. Third and fourth. And the fourth toe. 2, 3, kind of funky. And my pinky toe. 2, right under there. All right. So lift up the toes on the second side, place your fingers underneath the first metatarsal big toe and push against your fingers so you fire the muscles. 3, 4 concentrated times. Move to the second toe. 1, 2, third, 4, 5 times. Third toe. Oh, that's tricky. That is barely moving. My body doesn't even recognize that that is a joint, to be honest with you. So again, I've got some work to do. Good thing that these videos show that real working bodies in progress. Fifth toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those little pinkies in there. All right. So now go up and down through your feet. Just roll through your foot with those ideas, right? Roll through your foot and see if you can kind of get that metatarsal moving well in there. Okay, and then we'll start with your right foot and we'll go big toe, second toe, third, 4, 5. I want to be able to roll through the metatarsals, spiraling, watch the knee, right? So I would spiral my big toe down. Another episode, little ankle work here. And then I'm going to hold my toes so my second and third toes recognize that there are muscles in there. And oh my gosh, I do have joints in my second and third metatarsal. So I'm helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get there so quick. Number 3, make sure number 2 shows up first. All right, how am I doing now if I give myself more independence? 1, okay, the 2 is starting to move, but that 3 just gets so fast. Yeah, there we have it. There's my wave on that foot. Okay, other side. First by yourself. 1, 2, 3, and 4 go together for me. Good thing. So I've been practicing just this one more recently because I discovered I'm pretty crappy at it. And I enjoy the benefits after doing this exercise is when I stand up and walk around on my feet. Oh my gosh, do you have so much more of a spring in your step and support. The underside of your foot actually transfers muscular work through the leg to your center, through your hips. So if your feet are lively and strong, guess what else is going to be lively and strong? The pelvis. So I want that. Definitely want to have strong hips that move well. So we're going to help this one out. So 1 toe, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 toe, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to coax them in, and yes, they're finally getting there on their own. There we go. Third one. Come on, 3. Okay. Right, so when you get it, it's helpful to do both. Big, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna roll through that a couple times so you can see kind of how it goes. I definitely need to do this exercise individually on each foot because I am learning how to do it. And so I don't want to rush ahead in the directions of the exercise and skip making good progress. Right? But it is possible to do it with 2 feet if you're a superstar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so lastly, just finish up with a little bit of those caterpillar feet. Let's bring our feet together and let's just kind of walk them out and walk them back. Okay, and then walk them out and then walk them back. And then walk them out and then walking back. All right, stand up. Try out your new feet. Okay, one of the benefits of the exercise, if you are a dancer, again, or if you're an athlete, is that, wow, see, look, I didn't do any workouts today yet, but I can rise through my metatarsals, and you can see that's a joint movement. I need to be able to have the control to go all the way up and down, right, spring in my step. Or if I'm walking, I need to be able to, again, move through my feet so that they function well. All right. I hope that you liked this. I hope the wind is not too loud, that you can still hear me well. Recording from the tree today. Have a great day.